though. I gotta give you one of these off the rip though. Gotta give you one off these off the rip. Sister, how you feeling?
Feeling good, good weekend, a little bullshit, but overall good weekend. So
Okay, you looking beautiful as always, body respectfully on
thank
that. You
you.
know what I mean? Sister, 2-0 this weekend. Can we just say off the rip?
I'm gonna say 2-0 because I was gonna finish off Miami, and that's why she got in her feelings, because I went last. So she ain't even let me spit any of my third round with her emotions. So I'm calling that a 2-1
Okay, so
situation.
all right, let's take our time with the Miami battle, right?
Okay.
Obviously, I felt like, I don't know how you feel, that you had two battles this weekend that turned into grudge matches. Well, you and Miami was already a grudge match, right? And then
Right.
you and Lady J just came into a grudge match. So how do
Yeah.
you deal with that? That you got two girls? Is that work good for your mental, for your pen, and for what you?
It is because we talk about it being no real like feeling between it or feeling staged and all that shit.
Right.
So it's definitely the opposite. When you get me, you get me in my bag and I'm for sure want to smoke you. That's what I'm gonna do. Like, and that's why I said it's easier for people to be nicer to me like QB was. QB waited till we didn't have no beef. Years later, we was friends. I was cooking for her and
Right.
cool with her and her girlfriend. And then she's like, all right, let's battle. And it threw me off because there was no more feeling in it. So when you put feeling behind it, you gonna make me smoke something.
So
It's two things that make me go crazy. Putting me, making me want to smoke you, and people saying that you're gonna 30 me. Anybody, whenever there's situations where people like, oh, Bonnie gonna get 30, y'all make me do that type of shit too.
were you worried? Were you worried at all though? I mean, you've done this before. Let's not act like brand new, like you've not battled back to back. You've done this before, all right? Was this different for you though, in the sense of because you took time off your mother now and everything like that. You're getting your feet back and stuff like that. I look at Coffee Brown, right? When she came back and she battled Twerk, right? Even though it's Twerk's a big name.
Right.
She came back in fourth and I got her feet wet after that.
Mm-hmm.
Was last year a little bit of you getting your feet wet for this year now to go back on the Bonnie Godiva that we used to? Can I say that?
Kind of. I mean, I took some time off because when I came back with the caution battle, I don't feel like I was ready to come back yet. I was still enjoying,
You won the battle.
huh?
You won the battle though.
But no, I didn't. It wasn't like yesterday. You get what I'm saying? Like when I say I wanted to come back like that, but I was
Okay.
still in the, I guess you could say, bliss of being a new mother. So it was hard for me to get in that bag that I'm in right now. So I feel like I came back a little too early, and that's why I sat out for a while, got more used to being a mother and my schedule and all that stuff. And then this year I knew that, like I told everybody. First of all, I tweeted two things, and y'all can go check it because I'm gonna repost it today. I said, number one, I'm either going to have classics or get people in their feelings and want to fight this year. I tweeted that. I tweeted that at the beginning of the year. I said it's going to be classics or people going to be in their feelings and want to fight. That's the bag that I'm in with disrespecting bars for the whole year. I'm not taking anybody light because this is the year I'm going for WOTY. I'm telling y'all early, it's 2024. Last night should be, from what I know, the worst body of the year so far. So that's what I'm going with. Um, and we're gonna keep that going. I'm trying to have the best intergender match with Ward this year. So
Right.
I just have a plan that I'm trying to do. I wasn't worried about them, but I knew I had to. I knew first of all I can't lose because they're the appetizers to the main entree right now. So if
And the
I
main
lose,
obviously is Ward, I would say, right?
right,
Okay.
right.
So before we get to A Ward right quick, the Miss Miami battle, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this happened in the third round when the melee happened between you guys, right? It was
Right,
back and forth, right?
right.
Do you feel you up 2-0 though? Because here's the thing. A lot of people are saying you up 2-0. Respectfully, Miss Miami, don't get mad at me. I'm just telling you what the culture's saying, all right? God. But obviously she feels differently, right? Because she's gonna feel differently though.
I don't think she can.
Hmm?
I don't think she can feel differently.
Okay.
What she can say is it's unfair for y'all to judge that battle because she's the only one that rapped her third. But she can't say that that perception is unfair. That's how people feel. For me, myself, I'm going to say I only gave her the first round because she rapped extremely long. And I noticed that people try to do that with me. They'll double the time to try to make sure they win. You know what I'm saying? I've seen that before. QP did that to me. He's one of the main people that did that. Because they know that I'm coming with some shit. So if I give twice the time, maybe that'll make up for not having better quality than her. So she did that for the first round. Cool. I'll give you that round. The crowd was clearly saying 1-1 going into the third. So that's why I'm giving it to her, because I go by crowd perception too. So it was 1-1 clear because I dusted her in a second from the start to the finish.
Okay.
There was no space for.
Okay. Can't hear you, Bond. Can't hear you, Bond. Can't hear you, love. Bond, I can't hear you. Oh, don't have. Come on and come back in. I can't hear you. Yeah, I can't hear Bonnie right quick. Yeah, man. Shout out to Bonnie Godiva, man. You know what I mean? Her, Lady J, her Miss Miami and stuff like that. I'm happy for Bonnie, man. But it was gonna be a tough one though. Yeah, man. Let's get Bonnie back in. Yes, ma'am.
So by the time her third wasn't memorable, so by the time I started my third and I start rebuttaling your whole round, that's when she got in her feelings. I didn't even start my round. So technically there was no third round from me. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
that's why I'm calling it. But I'm calling it a window because I know what I was about to do to you and what the air of the room was. It was coming back to me, and I was the last one rapping. You know what I'm saying? It was the bottom of the third. So, there's talk about us finishing that round, even though I'm the only one that has to finish it. There was talk about us finishing that round, and it only didn't go down because we got kicked out the venue because parties, all both parties were ready to finish the battle. After that little altercation and stuff that you seen, both parties, it all calmed down. There was no,
Okay.
and they was like, let's finish the battle. But the owner said everybody get the fuck out, so we couldn't finish the battle. But so there's talk of us finishing it. I don't know how that would look. I might just drop the third round so we can put it in the footage so y'all have 3 clear rounds to judge.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't know. Maybe y'all fans could tell me, the supporters and fans could tell me what y'all think about that, and what y'all think would be best so that y'all get that full battle, or do y'all just want to say fuck it, chalk that up as a win? Because I'm with it. I'm with it. If
Oh,
that's what y'all want to do.
I gotta give you pushback though. So you said she won the first round, right?
In my opinion, I'll give
Yeah,
it
and you got the second round, right?
clear.
She got to spit her third round, right?
She got to spit her third.
You didn't get to spit your third round, right?
No.
Bonnie, so that's incomplete 1-1 then, if that's the case, though, sis, no?
I don't know. People said
It's gonna be hard to get either one.
because she's a repeat offender, and they saw the air that she was about to lose, that they giving it to me. So I'm not mad at that. Like I said, if y'all feel like because she always do this and when she knows she about to lose, she pulls some bullshit, we can run with that because that's how I feel the situation was. You felt the air leave the room. And you wasn't really punching in your third like that. You wasn't hitting as much. And you knew that I was about to come and finish my third. And I only was writing up. Every battle I wrote up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Every round, my third round was the fires rounds out of every battle that I wrote recently. So,
So hold on. So if you're Miss Miami, wouldn't you feel like, yo, I won the battle? In the sense of this, Bond, I got to spit my first, and I got to spit all
no.
3 of my rounds, and Bonnie didn't get to spit her third round. So to
So
the
I
coach,
can't feel like I won because
okay,
there's nothing to judge with my third round. You know
all
what I'm
right,
saying? In my
okay,
perspective, I couldn't feel like I won because there's nothing to judge with my third round.
okay.
But that's why I said this is more people's perception of her and the things she does in battles. You get what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? That made people say, nah, Bonnie got that because she got in her feelings. You could see she's in her feelings from the
And
second round
yeah.
into the third. So if you in your feelings, that mean I won the battle. You know what I'm saying? So that's how people are taking it and seeing it, that I do see, and I'm not
Mhm.
gonna oppose that. But when I'm looking at it and reviewing it myself, I had it 1-1 going into the third.
Okay. And then the stamp line, and it just got left after that,
Right.
and then it
Exactly.
shut down. And did
And
you
I
think?
don't care, I let her say everything she want to say. So it's just, the only professionalism here is keeping your mouth shut when somebody else is rapping. That's
Mhm.
the basic that's the basic thing you could do. Basic level of respect for each other. Because I don't care what you say. You can say everything you want to say. As soon as it's my turn, I know how to flip it back on you. And because people don't know how to do that, they'll
Mhm.
get stuck with trying to respond and act emotionally, and then you lost. That's just how it
Mhm.
goes.
Now you and Lady J now. Now I gotta be honest. Lady J kept it funky with me. She said you won the battle.
Yeah, I seen her do a interview too. No, I gave her a hug at the end. There was
Oh,
no,
that's dope. That's
saying?
dope. I like to hear
There was
that.
no,
I like to hear that though. I
There was
like.
no there was no drama or nothing that ass. And I never want somebody to come out to my town, to where I'm at, because I'm
Right.
not from Jersey, but I'm from New York, tri-state. I never want somebody to come out here and feel uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? That's never the vibe. Because always in person it's gonna be love, unless there's an energy where it's not. You get what I'm saying? But it's always gonna be love out. You know, and she said she was sick. She still, I appreciate her for coming. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people, if they feel like they're not ready or they sick, they won't show up. They will not show up. So shout out to her for coming, even though she knew that, you know, there's a high possibility that she might lose.
Yes. What do you think she learned from this battle? Because I think what you did was it was almost like a big sister thing. Like, I'm gonna turn up on you a little bit because she's never been through that before.
Mm-hmm.
You've been through the fires. You've been through everything in this culture. So for you, this is probably like, was you just doing this to wake? I don't want to say wake her up, but just make her comfortable or make her. Because what you did though is make her go back to her pen and pad
Right.
to write for you more, regardless if the outcome that you won.
Right.
But you forced her to do that though.
Right. Because that's what it's about, man. A lot of people get caught up in a lot of stupid shit. Oh, the promo. Oh, the you know what we doing for the face off. Oh, let's talk about each other for 10 days straight. Like, go to the pen. Like, that's first. Like, you have to have that part first to even be comfortable with talking. So that's what I really was trying to express to her. Like, if you want to do this promo game, I can throw you off mentally. Like, we
You
can get
did
into the
though.
mental
You threw her
game.
off though,
You know
Bob.
what
Don't
I'm saying?
do that. You threw her
We
off.
could get into that though. We could get into that if that's what you want to do. But
Right.
you know, it takes away the time that you're taking to perfect your craft. And that's
Right.
what I was trying to show her. Like, you worried about, she's like, oh, you got all these battles, go focus. The focusing is there. I don't have to, I could give you this time. If you really force me to give you this time, I'm gonna give you this time, and you're not gonna like it because you're not gonna have enough time to split between me barking on you and roasting you all day, and then you being prepared for the battle. That's mental warfare. You get what I'm saying? There's
Right.
other shit that could be done.
BBL in the grave, the plot thickens, all these little clips I see running around, the pickpocket flips you had, the buck 50 down. Oh, yeah, she kept it real and said she won the battle. What do you think she learned though from this though?
I think she just learned to make sure your bars match your promo game. That's very important
Right.
because
And I
you
had a
spend a
conversation about
lot of time
that.
promoing and the battle be trash, and I really didn't want that. I really didn't want all this time to go and the battle be like, they battle was regular. That's trash.
Was she
So,
get were you impressed at all?
I liked the third round. I think it was her strongest round. I think
Okay.
that's the one she mainly probably rewrote. It seems like that's the one she rewrote. Like, she
Okay.
went back and was like, let me add some shit in here.
Because
So
you could tell by listening that you felt that
yeah.
okay, gotcha.
Yeah. So I like that. I like that she tried to rebuttal. She had the Miami bar, so she had to have written that in the last, 24 hours. I like when people try to step out the box or do certain things with me. So I like those things. Otherwise, it just felt like she probably wrote too early, you know what I'm saying, and took it kind of lighter than she should. And yeah, it was already too late by the third, but her third was her strongest.
The biggest battle of her career. Let's call it what it is. You know what I mean? She hasn't battled someone that has your stature as of yet. You know what I mean? You get Bonnie and stuff like that. So, what do you think she has to improve on? Because I agree with you. And I said this to her. The promo game has to match the battle, man. It does. It just does. You know what I mean? That's very important in battle rap. Because I've seen niggas have dope promo and battle be ass. And I see niggas have trash promo and they be gonna get in the ring. They be wilding and shit. You know what I'm saying? So,
And then the one with the best promo and the trash battle has more views than the one with the trash promo and the best battle. That's crazy. Because we're here for rapping, and that's why I feel like it turns into wrestling. Now we're doing wrestling. We're not really, it's about persona and face offs and, just talking shit. But when it comes down to the actual sport, who's the winner? That's what really matters. I think she just got to, work on her bar content, work on the strength of schedule, because I know she had another battle on the 16th. I think she battled Young Guy ATM.
Yes, I think that's she's 22. Yeah.
Yeah, so work on when you have strength of schedule, you got to really, really know and be able to come up with enough content to have enough fire material for two battles, in a close time span. So, on top of regular life, you know what I'm saying. So I probably just say working on strength of schedule and just bar content. That's all. Punching. Everything else, she know how to angle. She know how to deliver. Even with a cold, she knew. She had good delivery. So she has that strength. So it's probably just the other areas when it comes to content and being prepared.
Were you ladies able to have a conversation after the battle?
No, not really. But I didn't feel like it was. No, anything near to need to have a conversation because
Jamaican side of you.
yeah, it's like you could read the room. You know what I'm saying?
But y'all hugged though, right? You said though, right?
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
dope. That's dope. Do you feel you in Miami we're gonna do that if you got after the battle that if the battle got completed, you think in
yes.
Miami hug that also?
Because like I said, there was no animosity between me and Miami going into the battle. And even in the
Mm,
battle, when you watch it, she's not being aggressive towards me. She's being aggressive towards my boyfriend, which is weird because you're battling me. Like, you know what I'm saying? So why are you the side comments? You're not even rapping at him. You're making side comments at him.
right,
So that's
right.
different from, you know what I'm saying? So had she not done any of that, yeah, we would have hugged because she didn't have that type of energy towards me. She had that towards somebody behind me. So
Mm,
um,
gotcha.
yeah, we probably would have hugged if none of that would have happened because there was nothing else. When she came in, we said hi and shit. So it
Oh,
wasn't
man,
that
I like
big.
that. I like that. You know, for years your flow used to get catch strays. The only thing about you, it was never your lyrics, your flow, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, you stepped out. Niggas can't even talk about that no more, yo. That's
Mm-hmm.
dead, yo. That's like we don't even talk about that. I'm watching the clips where you and Lady Jane. I'm listening to Pocket You. I'm like, damn, looking at it, I'm like, damn, Bonnie, I'm watching you. Yeah, listen to you.
Mm-hmm.
Doing this shit. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? So, and then I saw Yoshi put out there that Bonnie's trying to win the WOTY.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because
Yoshi
I
put
said
that
that.
out there
Mm-hmm.
early and shit though. Is that something you didn't say you and Yoshi?
Yeah, you know what's crazy? We were actually supposed to be battling instead of me and A Ward.
Really?
It just turned out timing, things happen, and I ended up, they ended up replacing the battle, and it was A Ward. So, but it was actually gonna be Miami, Lady J, and Yoshi, to start off the year. I'm not complaining, of course, because A Ward gives me a better chance to show why I deserve WOTY because I'm battling somebody who's always top five
Right.
in contender of the
Mhm.
year. So
Right.
that gives me a plus in that. So I'm not mad. But she would have died right now. Yoshi better just take some time, make sure she's ready. she would she would have died right now. I'm not even gonna hold you the bag I'm in right now.
Nah, don't do that though.
I
She was good
fuck with her.
against Vix though. She was good
I
against
fuck with her.
Vix.
I fuck with her. But
Well, hold on, Bonnie. She was good against Vix and she was good against 40.
I fuck with her. But I don't see anything from her recently to beat what I did last night. I
Okay.
don't. So that's what I'm saying. The bag that I'm in right now, because I wrote for all three of these battles like I was battling A Ward, with the exception of no, I wrote all three of the battles like I was writing for A Ward. I
That's the
was in
one.
the same.
That's the one you want though. You want A-Ward. You want your brother
Yeah,
A-Ward. I can't
yeah,
tell you.
yeah.
You gonna take
I'm
your
not.
brother outside.
I didn't put. If y'all think I put more attention on Lady J, that's not the case. Y'all gonna see next week. It's the same type of shit. I'm not. I'm not. I'm treating everybody the same because that's how I could show y'all that I'm it. I'm her. If I treat everybody the same, I don't take nobody light. I bark on everybody the same, low to high tier. There's nothing y'all can say to
Mm. So, do you feel the women in battle rap, right? So y'all come together and do a project together on music? The ones that do that rap?
me.
I,
That'd be dope.
they
I like
talk
the
about the men do
freestyles right
that.
now.
That. The women should jump on that, I think, though.
Yeah.
Yoshi, you, 40, Jazz,
Mhm.
Hustle. I would like to hear y'all
Mhm.
together on some I don't know, I'm surprised that the men and women on either side have not done that. I'm shocked.
Kid Capri has done a few things.
Agree
He
that.
he had the albums. You know what I'm saying?
Good call. Good call. Yeah.
But other than that, we've never took the time to do it ourselves, which we could do. We've done a lot of features with each other.
Yeah.
People have grabbed our features and put it on a project, but we
Mhm.
could do it more, especially the females, because the females are hot in the rap game right now. We should be doing that. And I like the freestyles that the females have been dropping. Y'all will see me drop some freestyles again. I used to do it all the time.
I don't know.
But I like how Yoshi, Coffee, who else
Yeah.
I see? Tony Blanco is always doing it on Twitter. I like that freestyling type of era. So y'all gonna see me do it. I know Farrah's getting ready to drop hers. I told her
Okay.
as soon as
Okay.
I battle A Ward, I'm gonna drop mine. So we just gonna keep this freestyle content coming too, and maybe we'll do some projects together.
Let me tell you why y'all should do that, in my opinion. The women in hip hop for the last couple of years have been winning. The Lottos, all them girls been winning. The girls been really holding down hip hop content wise. I never seen where for all the years I've listened to hip hop where a lot of women at one point are holding it down. I think you ladies will do that also with the freestyles, and also I think it's a good timing for y'all to jump on that because y'all rap. You know what I'm saying? Y'all rap. With
Right.
this stuff. So you know what I mean? Um, so March 2nd this weekend, man. You on A-Ward, man.
Mm-hmm.
Back
Mm-hmm.
at it. Wow, your schedule for February going into March.
And I
Woo.
gotta take a state test at work. I gotta get certified at work tomorrow.
Oh, we passed that. You good?
Then
You good?
I
You good?
gotta
You ready
finish
for that?
memorizing for A word. But I'm already shit, my bad.
You good? You good?
I've been done with A word's material. I'm saying I wrote all the material fast, so I have time to memorize it well because I know he has projection over me. You know what I'm saying? He has conviction over me, just
Mm-hmm.
a tad bit. Even though I'm better, he knows how to do it. So I have to
You're
make
better?
sure. Right, I have to make. Oh my god.
Oh, I'm asking you. You say you're better?
Even though I'm better now than I
Okay.
was at
Okay.
these things,
Right.
I know that these are some of his strengths. You know what I'm saying?
Got
So
it.
when I'm thinking about how to combat, what
Mhm.
he has, I have to make sure that I'm on point with these things. So I already memorized. I'm at the point where I'm making sure that my performance, my delivery, my projection, my
Right.
conviction, my enunciation, even. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing all types of warfares. I hope the nigga catch a cold soon as he lands. I hope the nigga catch a cold because it's New York and you're not used to the cold.
Right.
I
Right.
hope the nigga voice go out. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right. You put a tweet out there that you were looking for Midwest girls. What were you looking for? Just if you mind me asking.
um oh my
Was it
god.
battling wise, or was it trying to like?
I was looking for Midwest girls because a lot of people hit me up when I said that I wasn't battling females no more, and they're like, "Come on, body, da da da." We'll make sure.
Yeah, stop that.
Right, like that's a person that always does drama, so don't punish the rest of the girls. To be fair, I battled a lot of new girls. All right, to be real, if I wanted to not battle no new girls, y'all should be okay with it. To be real, because I battled new.
Iraq, Tony Blanco. There's a lot of some girls I had behind.
All right, but listen. So I got a couple calls, a couple people that was trying to, I got this for you, I got that for you. I want you to do this and do that. Even after the battles yesterday, a couple of leagues. We need you to battle this girl and that girl. So one of the people that called me is in the Midwest, top tier, and he asked me, what girl would I want to battle out there? So I was trying to see who were the girls in the Midwest that I could choose from, because I couldn't really think off of the top of my head the best
What's the
girls
names you
in the
saw? What's
Midwest.
the most names you saw from the Midwest? The girls that stood out.
Cheddar, Vixen, of course. I don't know what Vixen's doing right now, but Vixen Gaddis, because she's from Indianapolis. Okay, Cheddar. I battled Gaddis
I
twice
got
now.
it. So you got a classic with
I
guys. I'm
battled,
thinking
I,
about.
and I
Through
battled
my
her again
history,
on the
Bonnie
feet.
and Goddess was a classic.
Yeah, we're done
History.
with that. We're not touching that. We're not touching that one. That's classic already. But
That's one of your top.
um,
That's one of your top performances to me.
thank
I
you.
don't know how you feel about that, but it was Goddess in my opinion.
No, I agree. It was one of those battles that people talked about.
I love
There's
that
a
shit.
few
That was
battles I
dope.
have that people always talked about. It was that. It was my verse. There's a
Yes.
lot of blogs and stuff
Mm-hmm.
about me and my verse.
Mm-hmm.
But me and Gaddis and me and my verse were two of the highlights, and me and 40, of course, was
Mm-hmm.
another highlight, and then a 2-on-2. So there's some stuff in there that's like,
Mm-hmm.
that stood out. But all right. So Cheddar,
Thanks.
Victor, Gaddis, Eon, which I'm
Yeah,
not opposed to.
I'm familiar.
I
Yeah.
did tell her that we could get it in. She's newer. Toots, and I'm not sure how active she is, but I do know about her.
Okay.
Um, I'm trying to remember if there's anybody else. I heard of Peaches, and I know she's battling Jade coming up. And Jade is one of my favorite. I feel like she gets snubbed a lot when it comes to these awards because she be walling, and she really went crazy last year. And I don't feel like she got
She did.
the due she deserves. You know what I'm saying? Just due she
Mm-hmm.
deserves. So I do want to see her in Peaches. I think that's coming up. But those are the names that I heard. Tato.
Tato.
I'm
Shout out
not
to
really
Tato. I like Tato.
I'm not really sold on her, but maybe,
Listen,
maybe
she's Lady J, but she got overlooked because Lady J, you know what I mean?
yeah, yeah, that happens. But it just don't happen to me. It just don't happen to me. You feel me? It happens. It just don't happen to me. But
Yo, who, who you have for Woody? This?
this year, last year,
So yes, I'm curious to know your take on that.
damn, I'm telling you, if Jade not top five, I'm gonna be upset.
Let's be real.
I'm
It's
gonna,
hustle, coffee, and jazz, though. At the end of
Yeah,
the
I'm trying to think who I would pick. Well, I would probably say I need to see their schedules like next to each other, but just off of thinking, I'm going to say Jazz just off of control of the year. Like she had people tuned in to everything she did for the year. I didn't miss anything that Jazz did for the year. I might have missed a few of Hustle's battles because they were on
Yo,
smaller
I had
leagues.
hustle. I had hustle beating Tay Rock. I had Hustle beating Shuni. I had Hustle 30 in my verse.
Yeah.
Hustle beat Arsenal.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie. Hustle,
I gotta see them next to each other, like, because
yeah,
then we
yeah,
got.
yeah. And
To be
Coffee,
real with you, if I go look at them and watch them, I'll probably say Hustle because I like her content better. You know what I'm saying? Jazz is more strategic. It's more like it's a moment. Her battling is a moment. You know what I'm saying? At this point,
mm-hmm.
you could say Jazz battling is a moment. What is Jazz doing next? It's just a moment. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to the battle, is it classic? Are we talking about the bars? Are we? I don't see it as much as when Hustle is rapping. There's bars being tweeted. You get what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
it's unfortunate to say it like that, but that's what I'm viewing and seeing. Like, so it's more about the hype about Jazz is more about her moments than her bars currently, and she can feel how she want to feel because come outside, bitch. But the hype with you right now is not your bars. No, we're not quoting
Don't
your
do
bars.
that. Don't do that. What do you mean? I
We're
love
not
bars. What
quoting
do
we're
you mean?
not quoting your bars like we did in 3 years ago. So you're having these high profile battles, but the battle content isn't living up to how the battle should be. You know what I'm saying? I feel like her and Big K could have went hard against each other.
I agree with
To
that.
be real,
Yeah,
if we're
yeah.
being real.
Yeah, I agree
Whereas
with that.
if Hustle had Big K, I know she's trying to walk him. You know what I'm saying? If
Yeah.
Coffee had Big K, I know she would try to walk him.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I say. But that's more preference. So I can't, that's more preference of who I like and the type of battle rapper aggression and delivery that I like watching, more entertaining for me.
And I want to make sure
Than
I
the
get
friendly, let's just out lyrically bar each other, and it's not direct. I need some directness about it. I need
right.
some to feel that shit. You know what I'm saying? So
And let me give her a Coffee her flowers because after she lost a twerk, that sister been on a. I don't think she lost a
yeah.
map after that.
Yeah. I think that
She
was
was
her
better
battle,
than
like my caution. Like we were still, still in the
she was
baby
wilding.
joys.
Coffee been
Yeah,
wilding.
we were still in the baby joys, and we had to shake
Yeah.
that off and come back and get
She be
crazy.
Geechee, she be Gemini. She was wilding, yo, wilding. She be Snake Eyes. She was wilding. I gotta give Coffee flowers. Couple more questions here though, sis. What's your take on the Mook situation? I see people are going crazy over that. I look at it kind of differently as old head. You know what I
Yep.
mean? I guess for me, the only thing I would think about that bond is Mook. Why would you put it? Why put the camera on, though, brother? If I can understand you put police in
Yeah.
there, I get it. As a black man, police, I get it. You know what I mean? But the way the
As a public
situation,
figure,
you're a public figure. I get all that. Do you feel he should have got? How you feel about that?
no, as a public figure, I feel like he shouldn't have done that.
You should not have done it. Okay,
No, as a
okay,
public figure, you shouldn't have. You could have called somebody. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
they're on the phone with you. You didn't
Mhm.
have to go live.
Yeah, yeah.
Because you don't know how to end. You know what I'm saying? And now you have people commenting about shit that has nothing to do about the video, and I hate that. And it's always
Absolutely. Going
somebody,
into other shit.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like Mike P talking about, oh, he lives in the projects, he makes all that money, da da da. Like, first of all, I'll be trying to explain to people this is why you should not speak on people's business
Mm,
because I don't even know Mook super well, but I know of him. You know what I'm saying? I know he's very well known in the streets about what he does business wise, not off of battle rap. He owns businesses. You know what I'm
mm,
saying? So really, if you're a person who's smart and actually about your money, you know that you should not be spending over 30% of your income on living expenses.
mm,
That's big boy talk. You know what I'm saying? So when I
mm,
see people talk like, "Oh, you should have a mansion," no, you should fucking not, because you're not Beyonce or Jay Z. You're not. So if you have a mansion and you're paying so much money, how are you recouping this money?
mm,
So for me, when I think of somebody like Mook, cool, yeah. If I can get a project apartment and food stamps in 2024, I would have it, three. Because you know what? We need as much money as we can in today's era to
mm.
even make it. You get what I'm saying? To even do what we trying to do, to be able to
Absolutely.
not punch into a clock and to be able to travel the world. Do you think people could just do that? That takes money. Being Your money has to make more money. So if I'm spending all my money on rent, how the fuck am I moving business wise?
Right.
So I feel like niggas should mind their fucking business when it comes to how people live and pocket watching. It's weird to me. We have a real culture of pocket watchers right now, and it's stupid to me because it just shows
Nasty.
me that y'all broke when y'all talk about people's situations and y'all don't know what you're talking about. That's how I feel.
Oh, buddy, keeping it funky. I'm with you on that. I didn't. They made a lot of comments that I'm like, I'm not gonna tap into that. I don't want to just, you know what I mean. I'm looking at the bigger picture. You know what I mean. I hope
The
that.
same niggas let's come up and be like, let them get offered food stamps right now. You're gonna fucking take it, no matter what type of job or what you got, because you know what? Money is money, and it's needed. It's needed in today's culture to survive more than it ever was.
I hope that brother's good. That's what I was thinking when I saw that thing. I hope he's good because that's the most important thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know,
And the
he's
problem with New York is, domestic violence. All it takes is an accusation, and you're out of here. You know what I'm saying?
absolutely in his
So,
culture, better culture. Oh Lord, have mercy. But
right.
here's the thing, though. He has opened up Pandora's box for his next battles.
Yeah.
Oh, these
That's why you
avenues.
don't go on live. That's
Yeah,
why you don't go on live.
yeah, man. Lord have mercy,
I think
man.
I tried that one time. Like I was having an altercation with one of my exes, and I went on live,
Huh?
and somebody was like, "Oh, somebody about to be homeless," right? And I quit right off the live. I said, "You know what? I don't think I should
Oh
be on
man.
here showing us arguing and shit because people just start looking at everything, how the background look, and just doing too much. So keep people
Yeah,
out your business, y'all."
absolutely. My sister, man, you doing good, man. March 2nd, man. You and A-Ward, yo. We're gonna talk though. We're gonna talk. Bonnie, I appreciate you as always on my sister. Keep going though. Remember, I think for WOTY this year, because I had Rita and Big Low on a couple of days ago. And I think this year the criteria is different. Now, last year was two battles, right? So now you have to have three battles to
Okay.
be nominated. Obviously, you're gonna do that, obviously, of course.
Right.
But you've done it already. About the A-Ward, you got three right there, right? But
Right.
yeah, so I don't know how.
How to get body of the year and best intergender match. Is best intergender match a category? Because I
No, I don't
think
think,
it
I
should
don't
be.
think it's
We
category.
need to make that a
Don't quote me on
category.
that. Yeah, don't quote me on that, but I don't believe it is. No, it's not though, because I spoke to the ladies and I wrote down the criteria. No, it's not on there that I saw. No, I can say that. I
I'm
didn't
gonna
say
hit Jay Black about that. Best intergender needs to be
it. Jay Black Rita.
best
Jay
intergender
Black
should be
Rita
an
watch that
award.
dude. This I don't want to touch that.
Yep.
That's their job. You know what
Yep.
I mean? My sister, I appreciate you as always, though, Bonnie. I appreciate you, love.
Thank you. Later.
Always. Shout out to Bonnie Godiva. Y'all know